Hello, everyone. Welcome to this moment as we get together to share the word of the Lord. Today we celebrate the feast of the apparition of the Blessed Virgin Mary in Fatima. And the Gospel of John says that the feast of the dedication was taking place in Jerusalem. It was winter. And Jesus walked about in the temple area on the portico of Solomon. So the Jews gathered around him and said to him, "How long are you going to keep us in suspense? If you are the Christ, tell us plainly." Jesus answered them, "I told you, and you do not believe. The works I do in my Father's name testify to me. But you do not believe because you are not among my sheep. My sheep hear my voice. I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish. No one can take them out of my hand. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all, and no one can take them out of the Father's hand. The Father and I are one." And today, as we celebrate the apparition of Our Lady of Fatima, we have to keep in mind, today too, the world is in need of peace. As she appeared and asked the three shepherds, the little ones, to pray for peace in the world, today we are invited by our Holy Father, and we know the reality of the world. We need more and more peace. And for that to happen, we need the presence of the Lord, because the gift of peace is the gift that God gives us. Remember, on the day of the resurrection, Jesus appeared to the disciples and said, "Peace be with you." So, in the world that does not want to recognize God, so the guns and the cannons, they thunder, they talk, because of lack of the presence of God, because we expel God from all over. And then there is no way to live in peace. Even in our society, in here, we are so divided. Even among us Catholics, we are so divided. Some people, they take the religion to the extreme, like the Pharisees in the time of Jesus. And Jesus is inviting us as sheep of his flock to follow him, not to tell him what to do, but to follow, to pay attention to his voice. And we have some Catholics around, they think they know more than Jesus Christ. They want to live religion their own way. No, that is not the way. The way is the way of Jesus Christ. Pay attention to him. He is the guideline. And that is exactly why we have so many problems, because we have too many people, they think they know it all. And there is no room for God. So today, as we celebrate the apparition of the Blessed Virgin, let us just remember, she appeared to the little ones. The ones that they were shepherds, the ones that they were playing like kids, the ones that were praying like kids and like adults. To them, the Blessed Virgin appeared and asked for prayers for the world to change. Today, the same thing happened. We have to pray for the world to change. Because the more we are in communion with God, the more we are in communion with the others. The more we make room for God in our hearts, the less darkness we are going to have in the world, and the more we are going to get in touch with the others. So, if we are the sheep of his flock, let us pay attention to his voice, because not everyone is the sheep of his flock. We can see that in the world. But if you are one of them, pay attention to his voice. Follow him. Don't try to tell him where to go. Just follow, because he knows where to take us. God bless you and be with you today.